Hello, hello. Welcome to our live stream on Thursday. How's everyone doing tonight? And this is a special shout out to Steven, who a couple of live streams back said I should have metallic hair. So this is an ongoing thing. This is the last of my wigs for now. For now. Welcome, everyone. How are you doing? Welcome to our chat.
How's it going? It's Thursday night. You know what that means? We get to chat. We get to talk about everything Anime Matsuri and the journey towards Anime Matsuri 2021. Woohoo! I'm sure you guys already know, but Anime Matsuri 2021, July 8th through the 11th of 2021 at the George R. Brown Convention Center in downtown Houston. It's going to be awesome, right? After a pandemic year, we're ready to get back to cosplay, music, anime, food, and
galore.
Yeah, just seeing our friends again in person and everything awesome.
Oh yes, and by the way, happy Halloween.
Oh, is it Halloween already?
It's 2 more days. Are you guys ready? This is why I'm dressed like this, by the way. It's all you guys doing. Thanks to Steven here for this one, but my name is Deneice Lee, founder and chairman of Anime Matsuri. Welcome to the stream. And you are?
I am John Lee. I am the CEO of Anime Matsuri. Thank you for joining us tonight. It's a pleasure. It's a rather chilly Thursday night.
Very in Houston.
Yeah, this is a freezing cold for us Texans. We're like...
It's in the 40s.
I know. We got our heaters on, 3 jackets. Oh,
It's a little chilly, just saying. Oh. OMG. And if you have noticed, I see someone noticed, Jason, that this is the hair from the Club AM rave.
Oh, that's what you wore last year?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. A little bit different look then. I'll have to see what I'm going to do for Club AM 2021, though.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Also, as you can see, our pretty clean t-shirts.
New shirts.
Oh, yes.
I'm looking at myself in this screen, but I hope you guys can see this. This is our Mirai mascot.
That's a pretty clean original Anime Matsuri t-shirt, and this is an Anime Matsuri and Good Smile Racing collab shirt. Very awesome.
Like it. We love it. JM Templar already. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. OMG. Love the metallic hair. Yay. And let's get the last stream hype train going. Just not the last for AM Connect. No, it's not. Also love the merch. So what y'all's plans for Halloween? What are our plans for Halloween? I'm taking the kids out to our sister's shop for a Halloween event. It's called Flora Culture here in Houston. It's a plant shop.
Is there any trick-or-treating happening?
Yes, there's trick-or-treating. For us, let's see. Well, I have been debating whether or not to go trick-or-treating, but the kids are begging me to go. We're not going to knock on any doors. So what I think we're going to do is if the kids see like candy outside, placed outside, I think we'll go and grab one, or they can grab 2. But we won't be knocking on any doors since it is a pandemic still.
There you go. A makeshift trick-or-treating on Halloween during a pandemic.
Right.
We got to do the best we can. Keep the children entertained.
Very much so.
Yeah.
And I love dressing up. As you can see, I love dressing up. So I don't mind going trick-or-treating with the kids. Yeah, that's the plan, hopefully.
Awesome. All right, so let's begin with a couple of announcements. So we have 2 awesome events coming up. We have one on November 7th and one on November 21st. Now let's start with the first one.
Yes.
So on November 7th, let me see here.
Which is next Saturday, guys. Saturday.
That's next Saturday.
Not this Saturday, next Saturday. Because it's Halloween Saturday.
I'm sure you guys or familiar, but if you're not, I'm sure you are now. Remember a company called Express Skins? They just moved into a new building. They used to share the same building with another company called Rocket Wraps, who does a bunch of the Tasha wraps here in Houston. And now they moved out, and now they have their own place. It's called the Weeb Stop.
How appropriate.
Yes, if you're a weeb, gotta stop there. It's the Weeb Stop, and they're having their grand opening on November 7th, which is next Saturday. So not this Saturday, the one after that starts at 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Now, they're a small business here in Houston, and
Gotta support local.
yes, we support them, and we're gonna be there as well. So we'll have an area where we'll display a bunch of merch. We'll have merch for sale. We'll take our big screen, show anime, and just make it as festive as we can. We'll also have in a private 18+ room a section to display hentai merch.
Ooh.
Yeah. Remember, we were supposed to have this year a hentai store, the hentai store from Japan. K-Books was bringing what is arguably probably the biggest hentai store in Tokyo. Was going to be here. It was going to appear here starting this year. It was going to be in the Kabukicho area, which is the 18+ area.
18+ only.
And what they did was they sent us some merch just as samples. But it was after we received them that we were thinking, like, how do we even show people this?
How do we display this?
How do we display? Like, we can't do it on social media.
Nope.
This isn't a pandemic. I guess if there wasn't a pandemic, maybe we would have set up something right here at HQ.
I guess we could.
And we could have invited some people to come check them out and get people's feedback and opinions.
If it was on social media, it would have been very blurred, just saying.
Well, yeah, and if you put stuff on social media and then you have to blur everything and whatnot, and it just, I guess, it kind of defeats the purpose, right?
Yeah.
Somewhat, I guess. So we've had it since when? The beginning of the year. So we figured, hey, they're doing they're having a grand opening, and they gave us some space. So there's also a separate 18+ space, and if you're into hentai, the merch.
I know a lot of you are. Saying.
You can come check it out. Now, speaking of which,
if you're curious.
Well, you just yeah. So you can go on Facebook. You can find it. The Weeb Stop grand opening car meet right here, November 7th. Come check it out. They'll also have a bunch of stuff for sale. There'll be cosplay. It's just a good time. There'll be a food truck. 4 to 9 o'clock on November 7th, Saturday. So if you want to stop by, it's
we're definitely gonna be there.
Correct. It's literally, the address is here. It's I-10 and the Beltway, around that area.
About 10-15 minutes from here.
Yeah. So it's not that far. So check it out. You can go check out the event page, which is right here. Now, speaking of which, I guess you guys saw a here, let me hold on. Okay, there you go. That. So we picked out some merch today. They asked us, "Hey, would you bring some merch to sell?" And we said,
"This is
sure."
just a little bit.
Yeah. So we just picked up some. We just put some stuff together and we put it on here. So this merch that you see here will be on sale on November 7th at the Weeb Stop at their grand opening. The Anime Matsuri booth, so you can come check it out. There's a bunch of stuff here.
Our booth will be indoors, inside.
I'm sure you can. Yeah, there's all kinds of interesting things here. We just picked a bunch of different things, so we have a variety of things. But since Demon Slayer is so hot right now, there's a bunch of Demon Slayer merch. Some pretty cool Demon Slayer merch, actually.
Yeah.
You know what's cool? For this. Remember again, this year we were supposed to have the Demon Slayer booth and exhibition, right? So, some cool things that arrived. Look like this. Just the Demon Slayer. Hold on. There you go. The Demon Slayer calendar. This is the Demon Slayer 2020 calendar.
This was the movie poster. Wasn't it?
No. This was not. So the the promotion for the movie was going to happen at the booth, but this is just the 2020 calendar. It's pretty cool. Wait,
It's beautiful.
it is. There you go. There's all the characters. There's Tanjiro.
Even if you don't use it as
Nezuko.
a calendar, it's definitely a great poster item for your room.
There you go. See?
Beautiful. So crazy. Just one of the... It is the most popular anime
And you know
in 2019.
So we a bunch of the merchandise we're trying to decide. You know, what do we do? Do we just sell it online, or do we wait for next year? And you know, a bunch of people were like, well, you know, wait till the convention so we can have a better chance of buying them. You know, don't sell them online because then a bunch of people are going to buy it, which are not even coming to the convention,
Right.
and so on and so forth. But the calendars, I mean, it's a 2020 calendar, and we're getting to the end of 2020. So I guess, I mean, we have, you know, a few calendars, not that many.
And like I said, you don't really need it as a calendar. You
Well,
can
you
use it
just-
as a poster.
Yeah, I guess you could just use it as that. I mean, they're not that common.
You could individually, well, if you guys want to, cut it up and frame it. So that's, if you are a huge Demon Slayer fan, that would be something that you would do. Just an idea.
Yeah,
But yeah, absolutely, the artwork is stunning.
correct. And as you can imagine, the movie's breaking records in Japan.
Breaking records.
But we'll talk about that in a little bit. So this, on November 7th, this would I guess this is the event for November 7th, which is pretty cool. So if you're in the Houston area,
Please come by.
and you can make it, come by, come say hello. We'll be there. I'll be there. She'll be there.
A few
Some
of
of
our
our staff will be there, and we'll just be having a good time.
Absolutely.
Right. Now, on November 21st, let's see here. This, we're collaborating with Kinokuniya. I'm sure if you're in the Houston area, I'm sure you already have been to the Kinokuniya store in Katy. And
And if you have not, you should.
yes. As a matter of fact, back in April, we were planning the grand opening.
Yeah, they were supposed to have a grand opening, and we were supposed to help with that and be
Right.
there.
Yeah, be there and help them. Again, it's local business, really awesome. I guess any business that's into anime,
We'll support.
yeah, here in Houston, it's you know, they're worth supporting. So Kinokuniya, we were planning this event in April, but COVID happened and we couldn't do it. So fast forward to now. It's now November. I can't believe it's November. Wow.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Crazy.
It's November. So we're in November, and we are going to be hosting that event on November 21st.
When we say host, there's going to be Itasha, of course, cars out there, along with cosplay. And we are going to do some cool stuff like raffles. Just saying. To support, by supporting, you know, our local Kinokuniya, you guys are helping them out. We're going to give back to you as well. So there's some cool stuff that's happening that day that will also be announced that day. So yeah, it's going to be really fun.
Correct. So we'll be out there as well. We'll show some anime. We'll take the speakers and the big screen and we'll set up and just, again, have a good time. And we made a deal with them, which is pretty cool. They will have a section every Saturday, starting on that day, for artists. So artists from our artist alley will have the opportunity to go out there, display their works, and sell their stuff, and at
Isn't
least
that cool?
is some kind of business. It brings some kind of business back to the
Artists.
community, and I think this is fantastic, especially now where there's no events and there isn't that much opportunity for the artist to sell their merchandise and their art in person.
So we are bringing our artists is part of the artist alley of Anime Matsuri's artist alley, and out there that day as well. So there's going to be about 3 artists coming to Kinokuniya event, the Itasha event there, and then every Saturday up to December 12th, there will be one featured artist in their store in the Kinokuniya Katie's shop. Yep.
Correct. So it is awesome. If you can, if you're in the Houston area, again, this is November 21st. Come check it out, and you can find the event. It's on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Just click going if you're gonna make it and whatnot. It's pretty awesome. Just come have fun with us.
You'll probably be seeing Kinokuniya advertise this starting next week, since it's November next week.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And there's tons of food around there. You have the 85-degree cafe, right?
Yeah, and then there's I think there's a
Kura.
yeah. There's a shop. There's the food area.
Sushi, right?
Sushi, yeah.
Yeah, there's
Right next door.
Yeah, they have there's a bunch of restaurants around there, so it's gonna be fun. Yep,
Beautiful location.
4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Come check it out.
And definitely support Kinokuniya.
Yeah.
And they're also part of our exhibit in the exhibit hall.
Yeah.
So Kinokuniya will be at Anime Matsuri 2021 as well. So this is our way of, doing local collaboration, and we are all for it since they are one of the partners here at, our event as well.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. So awesome. So check it out if you can. Now, going back to going back to Demon Slayer. The Demon Slayer, let's see here.
What about Demon Slayer?
Now, Demon Slayer.
OMG, look at that number already.
I mean,
that's fantastic. During a pandemic, guys.
So just to put this in perspective, what you're seeing here, Demon Slayer's movie grosses $100 million in 10 days. Right? Here you go. Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, has been on a tear since anime came to light. The much-awaited series rocketed the manga into the stratosphere as fans from around the world clamored to meet Tanjiro. Now Demon Slayer is one of the biggest series in Japan, and its first movie has shattered records with its second week at the box office.
Wow.
Right.
That's incredible.
Yep. So,
like I said, it's during a pandemic, so it's, that's really, mind-blowing.
Yeah, and how might that be so? Well, it comes down to money. Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, Mugen Train has already earned more than $100 million in just 10 days.
Wow, this is half time.
Yeah, that is half the time that Spirited Away needed to reach that landmark, and the flick isn't done making
Oh no,
money.
It's not even done.
So according to Toho and Aniplex, Demon Slayer has earned more than $100 million in its first 10 days alone. The most recent total for Mugen Train is marked at $102 million. The total has made the film one of Japan's quickest grossing ventures to date, and it still has weeks to earn cash.
Go Demon Slayer! I love that anime so much.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It is doing crazy business during a pandemic.
Incredible. So props to Demon Slayer, the movie. Incredible. And keep going, right, guys? We want to be able to, that would be amazing, just to keep going with and breaking records. I mean, like this during this time. So we got to support where we can. And I mean, people, it shows too that people are ready to go out and actually support entertainment. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. So this is happening right now. It's in the theaters. I think the latest announcement was it is scheduled to hit stateside next year, early next year.
We always get it afterwards. It's okay.
But you know what? It makes sense because even if it just think about it, the theaters aren't even open right now.
It's not open right now.
So even if they wanted to show the movie right now, they wouldn't even have the theaters. I mean, AMC's shut down. Regal theaters shut down.
Yeah, it's very like small number of theaters, so it's not nationwide or anything like that. So we do plan to hopefully see it when we do travel again.
No, we hope so. But it's doing major business. So
That's great.
if you haven't seen Demon Slayer, the anime,
You need to see the anime.
check it out. It's
This
pretty
is a directly, sequel to it, right?
correct. That's right. That's right.
This is the direct sequel to the anime, so you have to see the anime first. Don't go see this movie without seeing the anime first. And you must. You must. It is an incredible anime.
Yeah.
Just story, cinematography, the art. Just it brings you tears. It brings you joy. It brings you laughter. Everything. Just saying, it is very, very good.
Yeah,
Excellent.
I think it's fantastic. It's one of my favorite
Of all time.
yeah, anime.
For sure.
Yeah. Also, moving on to the next thing. So we are big fans of Wit Studio. Wit Studio. I'm sure you know what we're talking about. Wit Studio, the studio that brought us
Attack on Titan.
Yes.
Ancient Magus Bride.
That's right. And,
And,
Vinland
Vinland
Saga.
Saga.
These were supposed to be on display at Anime Matsuri 2020. They had a big booth where there was an entire exhibition planned. See the art and the design behind their works, like the Ancient Magus Bride and Vinland Saga. And there was supposed to be some announcements being made. It was something big.
Yeah.
Wit Studio is very talented. They're a talented bunch of people. And they just made, this was emailed to me not that long ago, the new Tales game called Tales of the Rays is published by Bandai Namco. It's on mobile.
Ooh.
And they collaborated with Wit Studio to make the trailer for it. And I think Boa sings the theme song. It's called I Believe. And if you... Let's see here.
Boa. I haven't heard
Yeah.
Boa in a while.
Check it out. This is the video. It's pretty cool. I mean,
Ooh.
the animation and everything is it's amazing. This is
Spectacular.
done by Wit Studio. You can check it out on YouTube. I'll drop the link.
I haven't
in the
checked
chat.
it out, so I will be checking this out.
But it's pretty awesome, and it's Wit Studio. So anything they do, I'm like, oh wow, amazing! I got to check this out.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely check this out if you haven't seen so. I'll put I'll throw the link here.
Boa is the queen of K-pop. That's what Jason's saying. Just saying.
There you go.
There's the link. You can check it out after the stream.
I know.
Come chat with us right now, Bo.
I know.
And let us know what you guys think.
Yeah, it's awesome. One of the ultimate goals, one of our dreams for Anime Matsuri is to be able to collaborate with a studio like Wit Studio and create, a 60-second animation for something that we're involved in. Maybe the convention or something else. And it'll be really awesome to have something like that, to bring something like that to Houston, and to be to collaborate with such talent. It's really awesome.
So much talent, just saying.
I know. So now moving on, we have been discussing our concert lineup for the convention this year. So as you know, we're going for K-pop on Thursday, and we have Friday and Saturday concerts, which we're planning right now. These are Japanese artists, and we have a bunch of stuff. We're not ready to make announcements yet, but it's going to be pretty exciting.
There's an awesome lineup, just saying.
But just so you know, we get requests for artists all the time, right?
All the time.
The four most requested artists for 2021, just so you know,
Okay.
Morning Musume,
Ooh.
AKB48,
Ooh.
Lisa, and Flo.
Yes. All four.
These are, so in no particular order.
No particular order.
Just this four, out of just, I guess, all the requests we have, these are the ones that came up the most. And
we do try to please, so.
I like all of them. I find it interesting. So out of the four, Flo is the only one on that list that I just named that has been to Anime Matsuri before.
Morning Musume.
Oh, and Morning Musume.
Hello.
Sorry. Well, yes.
Excuse me?
This is a different version of Morning Musume. We had Morning Musume 16, so we're now at Morning Musume 20, 21.
OMG.
Uh,
Yeah, so we had Morning Musume. We had Flo back in 2012.
Correct.
And but neither has come back. So there's
Correct.
potential.
And I'm sure Lisa, it's because of Demon Slayer, and
Yes.
Lisa sings a bunch of like anime songs.
So many.
I mean, for the past couple of years,
Amazing.
so in 2018 and in 2019 and in 2020, we were negotiating with Lisa, but the schedules just couldn't align. It was always something. It's always just something little that just we could move around.
I don't know, you know.
But
it was, we were trying.
yeah, we were trying. We understand. We understand you guys, because every year we get requests for Lisa, a lot, and we do our best. We do our best to get her here, but it just hasn't happened yet. So
Not yet.
We don't know. We'll see. We will see what happens. You gotta, a lot of the planets have to align, because when you talk about
Right.
a Japanese performer as popular as any of those four, AKB48, Morning Musume, Lisa, and Flo,
All popular.
they're all popular, and I can imagine next year they're all going to be doing a ton of stuff because they didn't get to do anything this year.
All these kind of requests, as you know, and yeah, just out of the pandemic at that time, they're going to be doing quite a bit. So pray that we can.
So we're doing our best, and we'll see what happens. We also want a variety of concerts.
Oh yeah.
So each day,
that's what we are, a variety of things.
we want each day to have a completely different vibe and atmosphere, different music.
Yeah.
So we pick.
So you guys can check it out.
Yeah.
If you're into one type of music, why don't you check out another?
Yeah. Yeah. So there's all kinds of interesting things happening at Anime Matsuri, and the concerts are no different.
The concerts are best.
We will see what happens and how it happens, but I have a feeling, I have a gut feeling that 2021 will be very exciting in terms of music.
Huge.
And to be honest, I really love the concerts at Anime Matsuri.
That's because he loves producing it and directing it, so it's really cool. I have to say, it's the top thing to do at Anime Matsuri.
Yes.
The concert.
Yeah, it's one of the things. So we're deep in negotiations. We're going back and forth. We're trying to figure out a bunch of things, including schedules. It's and just remember, the pandemic isn't over right now, so it's challenging to finalize contracts now.
Yeah.
And the reason is because the transportation, for example, like you can't, even though we all understand there's a very, very, very big chance that in July next year, the pandemic will be over and we will not have any travel restrictions. However, there's travel restrictions right now, which makes it very hard for anyone to sign a contract that requires travel during a time when there's travel restrictions.
Yeah. So we got to finish this pandemic and make sure that things are signed and you guys, we can finally announce everything for you.
Correct. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
So again, as if you have requests for anything, and it isn't just music, voice actors, artists, just guests, cosplayers, let us know. You know where to reach us. You can send us private messages, emails, or you can just post in the group.
Yeah.
And we listen to you guys. We take your recommendations very seriously.
You're the one that brings it all together for us. So, I mean, without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do the convention. So we definitely listen to you. Alpha Tank 1812, thank you for the $10 super chat. Love y'all and can't wait to see y'all once AM comes around. I just want to give y'all a big hug. Hug!
E-hug.
E-hug right here to you right now.
Thank you so much, Alpha Tank 1812.
Oh my God.
Thank you. We can't wait to see you either.
Yeah.
We can't wait to see you guys. It's been too long. It's been too long. I think we're social people and we love to hang out with people, especially our attendees and our staff, our family. And this has been way too long. But you know what? Look, as long as we can do it in July, so we can't wait to see you guys. We're all going to be dressed up and giving all the hugs that we can.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And, thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting us.
Always supporting. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Now, I got a question to ask, right? And the reason is because this has been coming up quite a bit in our group. So if you're not part of, if you're not in the official Anime Matsuri Facebook group,
please join.
Yeah, join us. We discuss all kinds of things there. We try to be the moderators of the group. Do a pretty good job. I mean, look. It's a free country. There's freedom of speech, and we try to be fair and everything. But lately, there's been this.
You guys have been reporting a lot of things.
Well, before this would come up once, I don't know, every like 2 months or once every 3 months. Now it's like once every week or every other week, and somebody complaining about anime characters and their age, and how. A bunch of anime characters are underage, so that is a problem. Okay, look. So I understand. I understand this. I understand it from all the different points of views, and the reason I'm even bringing this up is because it keeps coming up in our group, right? So the question. I mean, I know what my opinion is on the matter, right? But I'm not trying to force my opinion on every.
No, we want to do that.
That's not what this is about. The question is, what do you want us to do about it? Right? Because I tell you what, every time somebody posts something like that, and it seems like it's the same group of people that keep posting that. Whenever it's posted, we get mass reports. Which, I mean, it's just report after report, and people keep arguing in the comments, and everyone's, just reporting either the post or reporting the people commenting the post. It just
so many comments,
and people get really heated. Some people feel very strongly about this,
passionate.
And they're passionate. And look, we're anime fans. We're all passionate about stuff, right? And people are just being themselves, and I can see they're being themselves, right? And you go mass. I mean, people go on a reporting spree.
Give an example, please.
I mean,
not about the post, but just the topic at hand. You brought it up, but there's some more people joining us now.
No, I mean we've talked about this with our staff, with the moderators, and the question is, what are we gonna do about it? I feel like we need to update a couple of our policies there. We need to add a disclaimer or something, or something. So the question is, well, we figured, hey, you know what? Why don't we just ask the people involved? I mean, we're all part of the group, right? We all want a good time, right? I'm not, none of us are big fans of really. We don't like to censor stuff.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So what? I mean, what should we do? Just ignore it, not do anything, do something? I mean, what do you think? Yeah, and yes, and I understand, Marty. A bunch of them, are trolls. I get it. right? I get it, and it's I mean, it's just been a thing.
Chose
It's like
law.
it's like it's a go-to thing these days. I don't know what it is. I don't even know why they do it. But hey, so there's two things here. One is the actual social media, like in the group, right? What we have going on social media. So that's
Mm.
one thing, right? And then there's the convention. Now I don't think this stuff will carry over to the convention, but I mean, we I think it's I don't know. Should we care? Should we not care? Just ignore it, or I mean, what? Stay out of it. What? What do you think? Yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah. And honestly, look,
it's a touchy feely subject,
well,
or what?
see, we try as best as possible to keep like politics. Like there's some
Out of our
things
group.
which I think shouldn't even be in the group or in the convention or whatnot because it just really
Yeah, we talked about this a while back about politics being at a convention.
it really kills the experience,
Yeah,
So we don't like politics at our convention. I mean, not from anyone, not from the attendees or,
guests
eh,
or industry
yeah,
or
or even the
anything.
guests or whatnot. I mean, we tell people, hey, please don't bring politics into this atmosphere. I mean, it's one weekend where we want to stay away from all that stuff.
Like you don't want your favorite actor or something promoting a side of a partisan side that they want a certain agenda and telling you to do certain things. That's not what they're there for. They're there to just be in your presence and have fun with you and entertain you. So politics out of the convention, please.
Yeah, exactly. And we have to understand something, right? Japan is a completely different culture than here. Uh, a lot of their stuff, a lot of their art, what they do and how they do it is different, right? From here. So I mean, watching a lot of anime, you got to keep an open mind, right? Um, and over the years, you know, people would come and complain about one thing or another. During Evangelion, people complained, some of that stuff was Lilith on the cross was
Mm.
not appropriate, and we had to put all kinds of signs that said, a sign that said literally, hey, you're walking into an exhibition of Evangelion that contains some material that may be offensive to some. So walk in at your own risk. I put that signs like everywhere. And
Mhm.
whenever we bring something here, if it's depending on what material it is, if it's like more mature material, we have to again make a bunch of signs and let people know and whatnot. The point is, I would rather do that than to just remove it altogether.
Yeah.
Because I mean, there were some people that wanted us to remove the part of the exhibition of the Evangelion exhibition with Lilith. It was like just
We'd like to keep things very original and authentic to its property. So, how it's shown in Japan, we would like you guys to see it how it is here, for here. So the exhibition especially. So if it was like that in Japan, and there wasn't like parts of it missing or anything, we don't want that to be part of here either. So we want to showcase the original way of how it's supposed to be seen. But we did have to put up signs, and so a lot of people, when we announced that Evangelion was coming, the exhibition was coming, people were really upset about the Lilith part, especially. And
I mean, it wasn't a lot of people. It was a few people.
well, I wasn't saying a lot, did I? I'm sorry if I said that. No, a few people. So we had to address that a little bit, just because we don't know, how many people would be affected by it. So anyway, we didn't want to take it out, is what John was saying. We didn't want to take it out to take away from the originality of it.
Yeah, but I'm sure there's got to be a way to convey, just generally speaking, because I understand that some people are not very familiar with Japanese culture or anime in general. I mean, there's a lot of anime that is pretty crazy out there, and maybe some people are just not used to that.
Yeah.
In Japan,
serious topics too. Yeah.
I mean, it's fine. I mean, in Japan, it's part of their culture, so they all get it. But over here, people might see some stuff and go, "Oh my God, that's too crazy," or they might get offended by what they see. Anime Matsuri is an anime convention, and yes, this is a family event, right? But it's still based on Japanese pop culture and anime, which some of it is some people might consider weird, too crazy. I don't know what the word is.
Yeah.
Right. And all the, I guess what I'm saying is maybe maybe it was the same. It has been the same for years, but now it's different because anime is getting more popular. So it's getting more mainstream. More people are watching more anime, and people are realizing now that, oh wow, this is
it's crazy.
Yeah, this is this is how it is. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. Right, but I still
what used to be fine may not be fine anymore.
I still instead of censoring an anime or art, I feel like maybe the good idea is to just warn people: hey, walking into a space, hey, it's an anime convention. You're gonna see some crazy stuff.
Maybe some big eyes, some big chests, some big, a lot of different things, guys, in anime. So it's just all part of the pop culture over there.
Yeah. So, hey, it's just a conversation to have. We like to, bring stuff up, and you guys can throw in your 2 cents, and we can all sort of figure it out. Because again, at the end of the day, we are here, and we plan this convention. What we do really, really depends on you, the attendees, because the convention is not just for us. We're not hosting a convention, and we're not going to force
we're not hosting it
what we like, or we try to look at things objectively, right? I'll give you an example. When you guys request a guest, it doesn't matter if I like this guest personally.
Right.
That doesn't matter. We put that aside. If a lot of you are requesting a guest, we'll do our best to get the guest, because you're the ones coming to the convention. You want to have a good time. Yeah, I want to have a good time too. But if there's a bunch of people that want to see a particular guest, and maybe I'm not really fond of that person, but it doesn't matter. I can put that aside, right? This is how we run the event, and so it's very important that your say in this makes sense. It's heard. We want to hear you, and I feel like this is the way to create an even better experience for everybody. I mean, what do you guys think?
Definitely. I mean, we're not here to say who you should and shouldn't see or be participating with. So I think it is definitely up to you guys, and you guys are the ones paying for the ticket to come to the convention, paying to see the guests and getting their autographs. So it's, and you're giving up of your time and your money to spend, and support, but at the same time, we want to make sure that you're happy. So that's why we put you guys first. So no matter what our personal ideals are, it is not to be taken away from what you guys want.
Yeah. Yep. Not to mention, lastly, the last thing I'm going to say about this is about censorship. We're not big fans of censorship, but and even if we start, the question is, where do you draw the line? If you say this is not, remove this, that's not appropriate, or remove that, that's not appropriate, remove that, then where do you draw the line?
Do we have to remove everything? And then
I feel like if you censor too much stuff, you're completely changing the experience or how the art
was meant to be seen.
Yes, how it's meant to be seen. And if it's different, you remember, have you guys seen, I'm sure maybe you have, do you remember back in the day, the cartoon Battle of the Planets?
Ooh.
Do you remember that? Do you guys remember that? Now,
I don't know. Some of these guys out there might be too young for this.
I mean, that's from the 80s. I grew up watching Battle of the Planets. It was my favorite cartoon. This was before I even knew what anime was. I had no idea. It was awesome. Battle of the Planets, G-Force. Oh man,
G-Force.
that jet that would change into the fiery phoenix. It was awesome. You know, when it would be like transmute and it would change. Oh, it's awesome. This was back in the day, right? Check this out. So after watching this cartoon religiously, you remember they had that little robot called Seven Zark 7, right? And every single time they would show that robot, it almost seems like the scenes with the robot like it looked completely different from the scenes with everything else, with the main characters.
Yeah.
And there was never a time where the robot met the main characters. I couldn't figure out why. Until much, literally 20 years later, I figured out that was based on Gatchaman. That's actually Gatchaman. But when they brought that to here, to America, it was too violent. So they decided to make it more kiddish. So they removed all
So there's a lot of editing.
Yeah, they removed all the violent bits and they added the robot. That robot, the 7 Arc 7, never existed in Gatchaman. Can you imagine? Like,
Wow.
My heart fell on the floor. Wow. But after watching Gatchaman, so awesome.
Opened up the eyes and yeah, you got to see the whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Battle of the Planets, aka.
So it was I mean,
watered down Gatchaman.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, now I have access to watching actual Gatchaman. What I saw was, you know, back in the 80s was completely different. But you know, again, they thought, you know, the West was not ready for this kind of cartoons. It's too violent. There's too much. You know, it's too violent for the kids.
Well, this is why now I'm glad that, you know, Netflix did in the corner, on the top left corner of Netflix, you'll see like, you know, the maturity level or language, or they're smoking. Yes, another thing was smoking. You know, adult content, whatever it is that they're letting the audience know, like what it might contain, and you might be offended somehow. So instead of like cutting it up, you know. So I agree with that way of doing it.
Correct. So that's you know, that's the thing. So we gotta always, you know, whenever we do something, whenever we change the rules of something, whenever we add things, or we'll start censoring or start messing around with things that are brought over here because, you know, it's a different culture and it's offensive to some. We always have to remember what the ramifications of these things are going to be. That's, you know, that's the thing, right? I mean, it's you know, it's fine and all to have a list of things which aren't allowed in a convention, or cosplays that are offensive, but that list is only going to get longer and longer and longer each year
if you censor it.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you guys are commenting about that, you know, it's basically then and now, right? What was then may not be now, but I understand that. But when people get too I guess into like, that shouldn't be that, even though they haven't even seen it, or, you know, quite understand the actual art behind it, that's just strange to me. You know, strange that and this is my opinion, of course, strange that people will have outbursts and tell other people not to do certain things, or, you know, why it's bad, when you didn't really completely understand what was meant to be. So I don't know. I don't look at the art that way. And anime is art, cosplay is art. So all these things, you know, can take offense to certain people, but it just, you know, stand back and look at it real quick. Why is that happening? Why is that person cosplaying this, or why is the anime out there in this way? Just take a moment.
Yeah, so probably at the convention we're gonna have to put a lot of signs in that Kabukicho area.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely have you know, safety measures there as well, like our HPD officer or something. Well, HPD will probably be.
Are we ready? Is this convention ready
for
a legit? I'm talking about legit hentai store from
section?
Japan. Are we ready for that?
You guys, if you guys are curious of what some of the items in that Kabukicho area would be like, you might want to come to this November 7th event at the Weeb Stop, because we are putting a little area for 18 plus only in a different room than where we're going to be and letting you guys check it out and buying some of those things.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Alpha Tank is asking, when will the VIP Zoom take place? Isn't that tomorrow?
No, so you're gonna get an email tomorrow.
Okay.
But most likely it's gonna be beginning of next week. We're gonna change it up just a little bit because of the holiday season.
There you go. That answers your question.
Thanks so much for asking.
Correct. So beginning of next week, Monday, Tuesday,
yeah.
Wednesday.
Right.
Anyway, then, yep. All right. So now the final question. You've asked us questions. Now, what are you guys doing for Halloween? What are your plans? Are you going out? Are you dressing? Are you trick or treating? Are you staying at home? Are you just dressing up and then staying at home?
Where's my candy? I had a whole jar of candy.
I know. Yeah.
I might have to do a live after this on my Instagram. So if you guys haven't followed me there, please do so. Trinity Reloads. I'll be happy to do an IGTV live after this there. Yes, Super Pass Club. You'll be getting an email from me probably tomorrow, and we're going to be hosting that Super Pass Club meeting early next week.
Hey, you guys, check out this Reptalia. Can you see it?
Ooh, it's a big box. I don't think, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Look, turn around. Oh, it's going to be a little glary.
Oops, sorry. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's pretty cool.
It's the size of bigger than my head. That is one big figure. A little bit more Demon Slayer. We might have some. We do have some Ava stuff too, guys.
Can you guys see this? Oh, there you go.
And we're gonna be. If you guys really like our shirts, let us know. We might have some of this there for you at these events that we're having in November.
Yeah, there you go. That's Tanjiro, Zenitsu, and you see? Can you see him?
Oh yeah, they can see it.
And Nezuko.
Nezuko-chan! Rom Zero! Thank you for the $20 super chat. I want that in my Halloween bag. What do you want in your Halloween bag?
What? Oh.
All those things? Raftalia, Demon Slayer. Come to the November 7th event at the Weeb Shop. At the Weeb Stop. We'll have a shop there.
Look at these My Hero Academia bears.
Oh my gosh.
This is hilarious.
Yeah, there's some My Hero stuff. Oh yeah, I see Bakugo stuff too over there. I spy Black Butler stuff. I spy Sword Art Online stuff. I spy Edward Elric. Yeah. Alpha Tank 1812, thank you for the $5 super chat. I love the fox. Yes, good job. Thumbs up. See, is that Xiao?
Yeah.
Xiao Phantom. Phantom.
What do you guys think of all these figurines, huh?
These are really rare stuff too, by the way. So, people in Japan may not have gotten a hold of these things, some of these things. So we got some really, really awesome merch here and this is just a little bit of what we're going to be bringing. We don't have a big booth at this event, the Weeb Stop event on November 7th. Again, Saturday from 4 to 9 p.m. Mark your calendar. But we'll see what we can bring, and we also want to show you guys some things there. So will have a exhibit of some sort as well. And then on November 21st, don't forget, is Kinokuniya event, the Tasha meet there.
Look at this clean Evangelion 2020 t-shirt.
Ooh.
Ha!
Demon.
I'm telling you, these things are pretty cool.
Unopened.
My Hero Academia socks.
Musical.
Who is going to wear My Hero Academia socks?
Okay. Our son would.
Like, and you know what? I'm gonna open this.
You
calendar.
want it all? You gonna open the calendar?
Well, oh, this is Evangelion. Oh, well, let's see. I'm gonna open it anyway.
He's opening it right now for you guys.
I don't think I've.
You've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Curioso. All right. You want it all. I know. I feel you. I do want it all as well. But I'm not one to be selfish. I want to share. So you guys definitely have a chance to buy these things. Next Saturday, please come by.
Oh, look at this.
Wow, that's nice.
Huh?
Ava 2020. Even though, like I said, earlier we showed the Demon Slayer calendar. These are beautiful artwork, I'm sure. Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
See? It could be, these are mini posters, just saying.
There you go.
Your girl. Here's your girl. Rachel. There's a lot. Anyway. Wow. We don't want to mess this up.
Oh, wait.
So you guys definitely... I would use this as just art. Work. On the wall. There you go. Now you got to see it.
I know. It's...
Oh my gosh. There's a few items. There's some acrylic stuff as well. There's some pens there. More shirts. More figures. Phone stuff. It's phone accessories. Oh, what's this? Nintendo.
You guys want to see some really cool... Oh, what?
Can't hear anything?
Yeah, that's fine. You guys want to see some pretty cool official Nintendo Breath of the Wild merch?
Ooh, nice. Link. And
That is clean.
ooh, and this is embroidered here on the sleeve. Short sleeve there. Nice. And this is a pretty big size. This is an XL?
This is an XL.
Oh yeah, that's American size. American XL. I can tell.
That's
that looks
pretty awesome.
tight. That is tight. Oh, video is buffering.
Is it?
Hmm.
Is it back to normal right now? Well, it looks normal here.
Twilight Princess. Yes, indeed. Ah. You know, we have some cool stuff that are going to be probably up to 4XL.
Oh, you need a 4XL Alpha tank?
Yeah, 4XL. We have some things that are 4XL.
That's right.
Mainly the collab stuff. But yes.
Look at this key. Look at this awesome.
Video keeps fast forwarding. Interesting.
Oh, what? Oh. Is it better now?
I hope so.
There you go. There. Look at these awesome plushies. I guess they're more like keychains.
They could be keychains. It could be part of your bag, your piece on your bag or backpack. Something hanging from your car. Yes, still definitely adorable. And these are all authentic plushes from Japan.
Yeah, so there's that, and there's more stuff you can come and check out. You can check out, and on November 7th.
November
And besides, you know what? Even if you can come support, buy stuff, or you can just come and hang out. We haven't seen
some of you guys in a while.
Yeah, we haven't seen you guys in a while.
Just be sure to bring your mask, and we will entertain you the best we can. But there's going to be a few people there showing off their Itasha. And again, this is the Weeb Stops, grand opening, and we want to support our local businesses that are been, and they're also going to be part of, AM. So we love to support those who support us, for sure. Oh my gosh. And that will do it for tonight. What do you guys think?
Yes. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for joining us, you guys. And again, we would love to see what you guys are doing for Halloween. Be sure to go in our official group. I'll be on a quick live a little bit. Let's eat some Halloween candy pre-Halloween. Okay, guys, take care. We will see you soon, November 7th, hopefully. And we'll be back before then.
Yeah, well, November, we'll be, what's the next live?
Yeah, next Thursday.
Next Thursday. Yeah, we'll be back. There's many interesting things happening. We're doing our best. Every day we're working on the convention. The hustle is real. We want to make sure that we have the best possible event that we can have next year. We know it's been a long time. It's going to be probably the first event for the first anime convention for some of our attendees. So we don't take that for granted. Right, that's the whole point, and I think we've been doing an awesome job. We are working, collaborating with small businesses locally, like Express Skins or Kinokuniya, and we all want the same thing. We all want, next year to be much, much, much better than this year for everybody. And I think working together is the key. This is the key to making next year so much better. We
definitely,
we hope we can bring big value to our community and our city, and
to you guys especially.
Yeah, to you guys. And also on that note, just one last thing before we go, we are almost done with the hotel blocks. If you haven't booked your room yet, just wait for us to put up our link,
links.
And then you can you can book your rooms there, and that should be ready pretty soon. We have the Marriott ready. We're just waiting on the Hilton. Okay.
All right, guys.
Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you next Thursday.
Next
week. We'll see Super Pass holders early next week, before Thursday. Okay.
For sure. Good night, guys. Take care. Stay nerdy.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.